New details are spreading on social media after a family in North Carolina lost 3 dogs within hours of exposure to blue-green algae. They posted their journey on Facebook so other pet owners know about those dangers. The toxic algae can really form anywhere. It's something we've been looking into today.
Fox Carolina's Amber+worthy talked to a local vet and the family who lost their dog. She's in our newsroom. So Amber, what did you learn?
This family in the Wilmington area is heartbroken after this simple trip to the pond ended with them coming home to an empty house without all 3 of their dogs. A local veterinarian told us that what happened to this family can easily happen to anyone, so there are things you need to look out for. Melissa Martin and Denise Mintz took their dogs Harpo, Abby, and Izzy out for a swim Thursday night. When they came back home, they immediately noticed that the dogs started seizing, and doctors told them they were showing signs of liver failure when they did take them to the emergency animal hospital. All 3 dogs died around midnight Friday. A local veterinarian says the signs come quickly and normally kill animals within 24 hours. Melissa says while this is a painful time for her family, she hopes that this tragedy will save others from the same pain.
People need to know about this. Like I said, if we had any clue that this was a thing, they would have never come. I had no idea. And then once we got to the emergency vet last night, they also weren't sure.
I think people forget about it. I think that it's a silent disease until it rears its ugly head like it did.
And Audrey says that summertime is when you see this type of algae most, so it's best you use caution when you go out. And today, that family says they started working with a state representative for an initiative to keep this from happening. They are raising money to put up signs around those bodies of water where it just isn't safe. Exposure to the algae is often fatal, and the North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services released some information saying that there are lots of tips on their website, and we've shared them to ours. If you choose to go to a lake or pond, officials say pay attention to where the animals are at all times because they can get exposed to it by drinking it directly or even just licking their fur.
Yeah, so Amber, it's pretty crazy. I don't think a lot of people even knew about this. Is there a way for families to check to see if the water has been tested before letting their pets go out and swim?
There actually is. The EPA has a website that shows different bodies of water that have been tested, and it's under their community tab. But they also have a program where they rely on people to report that algae. Now, the vet we spoke with says you should look out for a green substance that sits on top of the water. But I just heard back from the North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services, and they say in North Carolina there's a particular algae that grows there that's reddish brown. So just any discoloration in the water should cause dog owners to use caution because in that standing water it's more susceptible to that algae during the summertime. Reporting live in the newsroom, Amber+worthy for the 4 o'clock news.
Important information. Thank you, Amber.